What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have Lil Uzi Vert, The Perfect Love Tape. This is actually following up my last video, which was Lil Uzi Vert versus the World. That was picked to be the latest Patreon only exclusive album reaction. That does drop this Saturday. If anybody is interested, I will put the link in the description. When it comes to Lil Uzi Vert, the first time I ever listened to his music was on this channel. We started out with Love is Rage 2, then we went to Eternal Atake, Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2. Then, like I said, we just did Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 1. Now we're here. I feel like at this point there's a certain level of expectation I have with his music. I think that he's one of the most versatile artists. I think that he is just one of the best that I've heard from this generation. There's really nothing that he can't do. When it comes to this one here, I didn't recognize any songs just by the titles, but if I do recognize it when I hear it, I'll definitely let you guys know. But yeah, we're going to be going into this completely blind, and we're going to get into this one right now. We're going to be starting things off with track 1, Do What I Want.
I'm on some shit like, now I do what I want. 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 Now I
like that sound that brought in.
Now I do what I want. 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 Everybody know I'm better. Ay, yeah, I'm better. Ay, it don't matter. Ay, pockets fatter. Ay, nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder. Ay, that's money.
It's got the melodies already.
Different song, bruh. Ay, different producer. I can do anything and I won't lose her. She got right with a winner, left that loser.
Okay.
Talking shit, boy, make me get my Ruger. Yeah, I sell my Ruger. All my niggas, they shooters. Rocking them grills all the way till my tooth hurt.
Okay.
Oh, he cold? Well, I swear that I'm cooler. That ain't no rolling, bitch. This is a Frank Mueller. Yeah, Frank Mueller. Boy, I
like the melodies.
I'm
gonna stop it real quick. Like the melodies in this already. The beat just sounds very like chill. It's like I like the vibe to the beat. He keeps having these little moments where he'll like speed up the flow, da, 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 and then he pulls back out. Pause on that. But he's just mixing it up with the flows. I really like that.
Yeah, Frank Mueller. Boy, I start on the bottom, made my way to the top.
Okay.
Boy, I'm gonna keep winning. No, I cannot stop. Remember,
like the echoes.
Turn that shit to a lot.
And the ad-libs.
Put that on my block. Used to want it for door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
I like that.
Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
Yeah.
Now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
I really like this beat.
Now I do what I want. 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 Girl, you see me getting this money. Whoa, please don't front. Hunting fish club when I'm eating. Whoa, what's for
Killed the beat.
And them boys back home be talking, but I won't get touched. Think to myself how I survive. No one who I trust. Yeah. No one who I trust. Who them niggas
Still, just sound
know
effect.
they ride with us. All these girls, yeah, they ride with us. I don't pay no mind because I just want the bucks. Yeah, boy, I start on the bottom, made my way to the top.
Love the chorus.
Boy, I'm gonna keep winning. No, I cannot stop. Remember, I had a little, turned that shit to a lot. Always been 100. Put that on my block. Used to want it for door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
Sounds really good.
Now I do what I want.
Oh, now we get to hear the beat. Man, he's got some of the most interesting sounds inside of his beats. He has sounds that I've never heard before in any other people's music up until this point. I mean, this one just had the catchy chorus. He had the flows in here. He had the melodies like always. I think he might be the best with the melodies that I've heard. He's incredible with the melodies. The chorus was repetitive, but it just sounded really good with all the sound effects and all the echoes that was going on. I like this one a lot. This is how we're starting it off. All right, we're moving on to track 2. Of course, we Ghetto Flowers featuring Playboy Cardi and Offset. That took me like 7 tries to get that title down. No lyrics. Just off the rip. Wow. Sounds are panning. Oh. My God.
Yeah, she shaking fast. Yeah, she dropping slow. What? Yeah, neck on throat. Whoa.
Wow, this beat is insane.
Whoa.
There's like this little sound effect that's just panning back and forth the entire time. It's trippy. It's like the main lead sound of the beat.
She dropping slow. What? Yeah, neck on throat. Whoa.
Wow. That is so trippy.
She shaking fast. Yeah, she dropping slow.
Just
what?
in my ears.
Yeah, neck on throat. Yeah, what? Diamonds all on my teeth. Yeah, walk around Christian
Oh
Lou.
my.
What? Diamonds all on my sneaks. Yeah, you a boy got bad luck. Don't even talk to me. You know his girlfriend stalk on me.
All the echoes too.
Foreign whip, yeah, what it's called. Pull up in that shit, little bitch. Yeah, like a ball. Had a little bitch from down south. Yeah, put that shit all in her mouth.
Switch the flow.
Eating them veggies with salmon. Yeah, no, I'm not eating no trap.
Ooh.
Boy, you a bitch. Boy, you a snitch. Heard you gon' bring them cows out. Yeah, talking that shit. You ain't no shit.
Switch the flow
you ain't
again.
gon' pop out. Yeah, getting money, that's why they hate on me. Still on that paper route.
Switch it again.
Hit so hard, I pulled out. That's so fat, call time out. What?
Yo, the energy on this one.
She shaking fast. Yeah, she dropping slow. What? Yeah, neck on throat. Whoa. Yeah, she shaking fast. Yeah, she dropping slow. What? Yeah, neck on throat.
Fly to LA for a week. And I got Rick on my teeth. And I got Rick on my feet. Chopper on me, sagging my jeans.
Wow, this is like Playboy Cardi with no effects, no nothing. I gotta run that back. I was not prepared for that.
Whoa. Yeah, she shaking fast. Yeah, she dropping slow. What? Yeah, neck on throat.
Fly to LA for a week. And I got Rick on my teeth. And I got Rick on my feet. Chopper on me, sagging my jeans. And I put that on big B's, yeah. Hey, shout out G-Weed, yeah. I got your hoe on the team, running them laps just like a meat, yeah. 100 bands on the go yard, and I got goons on my yard.
Okay.
We can rock out
Switch
like
the
the
flow.
bars, Oh, I got lean, I got bars, Oh, I got lean, I got bars, Oh, I fuck her cause I'm hard, She fuck with me, I go hard, Oh, I'm on lean, I'm on stars, Hey, now we on top of my car.
Okay.
Looking at stars, like I made it fall. Ay, look at my chain, glow in the dark. What? You thought your brain, she going hard.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was hard for me to. I really feel like he got really outshined by Uzi on this song. It's just night and day difference with the raps. Plus, that was more like I feel like that was more tuned back Cardi. That's not the Cardi that I feel like I am used to hearing. It was just basically him rapping, which I thought sounded good. I just think he got outshined by Uzi, in my opinion. What do you guys think about that?
Whoa.
This chorus is hype.
Shaking fast. Yeah, she dropping slow.
We got Offset next, right?
Yeah, neck on throat. Whoa. Yeah, she shaking fast. Yeah, she dropping slow. What? Yeah, neck on throat. Chopper that for auto. Kickflip, bitch, auto.
Okay.
Dressing all black, sharp as attack. Cut that bitch
Hold
off
on.
road. Neck on throat. Chopper that
The way that he just punched in.
Chopper that for auto.
Oh.
Kickflip, bitch, auto. Yeah. Dressing all black, sharp as attack. Cut that bitch off on road.
I took your bitch, yeah, you lost. Told her come forward with some balls.
The flow too.
Bit my law. Hold on, bitch, take your shoes off.
Oh.
The sauce I've been dripping, the sauce I've been dripping. No, I'm not trusting these bitches. No,
Switch
I don't
it.
fuck with these snitches. No, Uzi got choppers extensions.
Oh.
I got mama all in her mention. And my rolling three-dimensional. Bitches dangerous like Mr.
Rolling.
These niggas call you, get your chemicals.
Oh.
Twin choppers, they identical. My hands and everything got tentacles.
Oh.
Popping perkies like they minerals. Fuck you, my hand on my general.
This game right
when
now?
on the stage, I got adrenaline. About to flex up on my enemy. I don't need negative energy. These niggas not who they pretend to be.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, she shaking fast.
Oh, they fucked it up for me.
She drop it slow. What? Yeah, neck on fro.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, she shaking fast. Yeah, she drop it slow. What? Yeah, neck on fro.
God, this beat is insane. This one was a certified banger. Man, what really stood out was the beat. The beat was absolutely insane. And I feel like the point of this song was to switch flows as many times as possible. I feel like they all switched their flows quite a few times. I think Cardi got eaten alive, and I'll die on that hill. I think he got eaten absolutely alive to the bone. There's nothing left. I don't know. Offset or Uzi, who had the better verse? You know it was Offset. All right, that's going to take us into track 3, Original Uzi.
Nigga, I top the burner. Don't wanna fuck, I swerve her.
No lyrics
That be
again.
that by birdie. My new little bitch, she 30. Diamonds on wrist is hurting.
30.
Up on you, nigga, 4 of us. 4 of us. 4 of us.
Oh.
4 of us. 4 of us. Cuban wrist, now I'm colder. Ay. Diamonds on me, now I'm colder. Ay. Getting money, so I'm older. Ay. Getting paper, now I'm bolder. Wait, jump in the GTR. Yeah. Drop it like it's stolen. What? For that bitch, hit record. Yeah. Flash on, so she know it. Yeah. She know it.
Whoa.
She know it. She know it. Diamonds so big in the road.
Whoa, weird beat.
Jump in my whip, do a donut. Cop behind me, I won't slow up.
Oh.
Take his hand next to I throw up.
Like the flow,
Where you
though.
from, nigga, I'm throwing up. Pull up on you, nigga, 4 of us. 4 of us. 4
Okay.
of us. 4 of us. 4 of us. Nigga, I top the burner. Don't wanna fuck, I swerve her. That be that by birdie. My new little bitch, she 30. Diamonds on wrist is hurting.
Wow, this beat is something else.
Yeah. Wait. Pull up that whip with Kurt. Yeah. Pull up that whip with Kurt.
I mentioned this in Lil Uzi versus the World, and maybe I didn't notice this on any of his other projects, but he has these moments where he completely cuts the beat out just for a few moments, like 1 to 2 seconds, and they'll bring the beat back in. And I just love that dynamic because I really think it just kind of throws the rhythm off and it keeps the beat really refreshing.
Drinking that clean like dirty. Yeah. Wait.
Right here. And they bring it back in.
Yeah, pull out that wheel with Curtis.
God.
Yeah. When it rain, you know that umbrella right in the door. Yeah, fight with your girl, she like water. Yeah, no, I do not want to keep her. Hey, that be the end of the story.
Oh my.
Nigga, I top the bird.
Bass.
Don't wanna fuck, I swerve. Yeah, that be that by birdie. My new little bitch, she 30. Diamonds on wrist is hurting.
This chorus is catchy.
4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us. Nigga, I top the burner. Don't wanna fuck, I swerve.
Bass brought a new sound in.
That be that by birdie. My new little bitch, she 30. Diamonds on wrist is hurting.
Gosh, this sounds good.
4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us. Yeah, my pocket they stick out like a brick. Your pocket yeah they like a fella. Yeah, I don't cheat.
Drown the beat out.
Girl for bitches together. I wear jackets no matter the weather. Rock that rare ball man leather.
Wow.
They get life is a setup. Better go out with Beretta. Yeah.
Cut the beat out again.
You a get pot just like Kettle, but I want world peace like metal.
Whoa.
Y'all cheese, that's a feta. Yeah, she light skin, wanna redder. Wait, that's your bitch, nigga.
I feel like we've heard a lot of Meta World Peace Ron Artest bars in the entirety of this channel.
But I want world peace like metal. Wait, counting this metal. You a get pot just like Kettle, but I want world peace like metal. Wait, counting
I like
cheese,
that,
that's
though.
a feta. Yeah, she light skin, wanna redder. Wait, that's your bitch, nigga, better get her. Cause my picture all on the header. On Twitter, on Twitter, on Twitter, on Twitter. Better get your bitch, nigga, out.
It's a lot of energy in these songs.
And I flip her. Yeah, wet like flipper. Yeah, wet like
Okay.
dippers. What? In my slippers. Yeah, did I mention? Yeah.
God, the production on this one.
What? She get attached and I clip it. Rico in boots with the zippers. Yeah. Okay, you hip, but I'm hipper. She with that missile on mission.
Flow.
She said my dick ain't gon' kiss you. On the real, that is the issue. Yeah. Nigga, I top the burner. Don't wanna fuck, I swerve. That be that by birdie. My new little bitch, she 30. Diamonds on wrist is hurting. Pull up on you, nigga, 4 of us. 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us. Nigga,
Gosh.
I top the burner. Don't wanna fuck, I swerve. That be that by birdie.
This is a banger.
My new little bitch, she 30. Diamonds on wrist is hurting. Pull up on you, nigga, 4 of us. 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us.
Wow. This one is another banger, and I really feel like the last couple songs have just brought energy and like they've upped the tempo on these songs. This is definitely the most production heavy song so far. There was so many different like breakdowns and different things that happened in the beat. Man, he was just rapping on this one. All right, we got track 4, Money Mitch. Some piano to start things up. Interesting. Wow. That did not last long. Ooh, I like this beat though.
All your jewelry look funny. All your bitches look funny. All your money look funny. No buffet hunt. Yeah, Lil Uzi. 1600.
Different cadence on this one. And he just switched it again.
Yeah, do what I want. Yeah, don't cop from that nigga right there, cause he is a undie. Yeah, remember they ain't love me. Now these girls wanna hug me.
God.
Only said that cause they boyfriends listening, but these girls wanna fuck me.
The flow.
Yeah, got the Rari. Saw the Wraith. Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it. Yeah. Now I'm on top of the game. I remember I was nothing.
Gosh, echoes.
Girl, man, I swear you lucky. Ooh, swimming. Ooh, let me touch it.
Okay, they got the little piano back.
Run it back, rush it. Yeah, in Atlanta, like a TJ Ducky. DR suit. Take the arm and I cuff it. Trust no one for nothing. Run up, then they bust.
Oh.
Take Xans till I stumble. Full balls, now I punt them.
Oh.
She brought her friends, they wanna tumble. Talk to minds in a huddle. Now my niggas, they some savages.
Dude, the production on this one is insane.
Leave them in the desert. They some dogs, need a muzzle. Baby girl,
Oh.
turn around. I do not wanna cuddle. Damn, you wet like a puddle. Yeah, I said you wet like a puddle. Yeah, and I'm feeling myself. What? On a Molly and a edible. Now your life is ahead of you. No one is ahead of you.
Gosh, the echoes are insane.
Man, I swear that what this brother do.
Wow.
Man, I swear what this brother do. She took me in the back room, said, see what this header do. Run it, run it, run it,
Wow.
bitch. Run it. 100,000 in jury. Yeah, told my jeweler run it.
There is this little sound effect. It's like boom, 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 and it sounds insane.
Run it, bitch.
I love it.
Run it. 100,000 in jury. Yeah, told my jeweler run it. Why you keep talking about money? Boy, you ain't got no money. Why you keep on sneak dissing? Boy, I am not no dummy.
Oh.
Got a white bitch, her name Connie. Sliding the lamb like a Johnny. In LA, TMZ, run up on me. Kicking the cam like karate.
Okay.
Yeah, in a Porsche. She in a Mozzie. She got pictures of me when I was asleep. Said she won 15,000. Run it.
Wow.
Run it. Run it.
That's some weirdo shit.
I pay that money. Ay, little bitch, you was a dunny. Ay, big gun like I'm hunting.
Flows.
My cousin was chopping them onions. Yeah, move that shit straight out the
He is just sliding on this one.
block made 100. Yeah. Went on the block made 100. Yeah. 100,000.
Gosh, they brought a new sound in.
I'm a velo thug, that's why I'm stylish. My main girl, I swear that she in college. She give me brain, that's how I get knowledge. In the studio,
I like
rocking
that.
Alex. Yeah. Smoking gas got me high like a pilot. Met a girl that she went down at Phallus. Met a girl that work at Magic City. Yeah.
Wow,
The
that
girl
sound
at
right
Phallus, she
there.
got the titties. The girl at Magic, she got the body. On the run, either one of them fit me. Yeah. Neither one of these girls get me. Yeah. They only with me cause I got these hundreds and these 50s. Yeah. What? Lil Uzi don't move with no 20s. Yeah. Funny thing is that you really don't move with money. You still move with them 10s and them 5s. You still move with them nickels and dimes.
Oh.
You took that girl to unmeet your mom. But I fucked that girl right on the count. Put them girls all in the line. Boy, I'm not lying. Please do not get out of line. I am a Leo like line. Run it, bitch. Run it. 100,000 in jury. Yeah, told my jeweler run it. Why you keep talking about money? Boy, you ain't got no money. Why you keep on sneak dissing? Boy, I am not no dummy.
Ah.
Yeah, got the Rari. Saw the Wraith. Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it.
Man, on this one, I really feel like he was switching the cadences a lot. He was just kind of giving you a lot of everything, but I just love his confidence. Like, whatever he says, it is just believable because it's just so confident. Like, you feel like he is just not lacking confidence whatsoever at all. The beat on this one, it just kind of evolved as the song went on. They were bringing in new sounds and everything as the song progressed. But I just love the flows on this. I love like, he was just rapping on this one. Very interesting song structure too. It's another banger in my opinion. Another banger. All right, we're moving on to track 5, Sideline Watching. Interesting sounds off the rip.
Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect.
Wow.
Break up in the text.
Flow.
Pull up in the G. T3 fly off in the jet.
Oh my.
Pull up, I'm suited. And you know I got my tool.
Oh.
Okay, I might Bentley Cooper. Heard you pull up Mini Cooper. Told that little bitch that she stupid. Okay, these niggas can't move me. Okay, these bitches can't move me. Those are not diamonds, they're rubies.
Ooh.
Wait, that's not rubies, that's glass. Smack that bitch right on the ass. I know that she's gonna lose me. Yeah, my polo be from Louis. Yeah, niggas act like they was rude. They was, but they really be some goofy. They is. If you don't like me, then sue me. What? Yeah,
Still scheming.
Yeah, that my new girl up at Gucci. Yeah, what? That my new girl up at Gucci. Yeah. What? Spend a man's all up at Gucci. Yeah. Look at your chain with your jeweler. What? You need to cut on my jeweler. Come on. I put a chain on my shooter. Yeah. I put a stick on my Ruger. In her dreams like Freddy Krueger. Yeah. Just matter act like I knew her. Rari pulled up Ferris Bueller. Yeah. Hold on.
He is snapping in this one.
What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah.
Another catchy chorus.
No respect. I don't. Break up in the text. What? Pull up in the G. T3 fly off in the jet. Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect. I don't. Break up in the text.
This part right here.
Pull up in the G. T3 fly off in the jet.
I like that.
Lil Uzi Vert, like who the fuck are you?
Kill the beat.
Almost didn't make it, but I made it through.
Whoa.
Yeah, get into the money. If you snooze, you lose.
Okay.
Whoa, you should see the way that they plot on you.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, why they plot on me? Damn.
Echoes and everything.
No, it ain't no stopping me.
Okay.
Like, first I hit my desk, then they flock to me. Yeah. We done did it all night, girl, I gotta leave. Yeah. Pat your wave down before you see your man. Oh no, now y'all mad. Everything going hit
Wow,
the
there's a
fan.
lot going
I don't
on.
want that, again. I don't want that again. Even though that girl a 10, think we better off being friends.
Wow.
Psych, I'ma hit that again. I'ma lick that again. I'ma split that again. Now I do what I want. Can't do what I can. Think you want not at all. Cause you know I ball. Yeah. Boy, I heard you soft. I'm a copper for the calls. Smell the gas on my car. Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect. I don't. Break up in the text. What? Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet. Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect. I don't. Break up in the text. What? Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet.
Wow, this is literally banger after banger after banger after banger. One thing about Uzi I've learned is that he is one of the kings of melodies and choruses. Like, I don't know that I've heard too many bad, I wouldn't even say bad, just mid choruses from him. They're always catchy, or there's something going on with his choruses that are very, they just catch my attention. You're just getting so many echoes on like the choruses and on his vocals. I mean, the echoes just sound so good. And some of them are just like running for an unusual long amount of time. Like, it's just echoes on echoes on echoes. He held that scheme for such a long time in that verse. He might have carried it for the entire verse up until the second chorus. But once again, just showcasing the schemes and the flows and his rapping ability. He can rap. He basically raps on every single song. He doesn't usually put the brakes on. He just raps along with the melodies and everything else that he does. He's just versatile, super versatile. All right, we got track 6, I Can Drive. Everything's muffled. Weird sound.
Getting money, I'm a spaz out. Drive a Rari with the ass out. Drive a Rari with no tags now. Diamond braces, so you
just the
mad
way
now.
he just
Looks
enters.
like I'm your dad now.
Pause. Man, the way that he just starts his verses, just, it's literally 100 miles an hour. He's just on the gas. I gotta restart this. I'm sorry.
Getting money, I'ma spaz out. Drive a Rari with the ass
Off
out.
the rip.
Drive a Rari with no tags now. Diamond bracelets, so you mad now. Look just like me, I'm your dad.
Diamond
now.
brace-
Big
oh.
guns, I won't back down. Getting money, I'ma spaz out. Drive a Rari with the ass out. Drive a Rari with no tags now. Diamond bracelets, so you mad now. Look just like me, I'm your dad now. Big guns, I won't back down. Getting money like a cash cow.
Catchy chorus off the rip.
Yeah, now they on me, cause I'm hot now. Yeah, you was wrong. Yeah, I was right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Now I'm so bad.
Melodies.
Now. Whoa, and I'm so high, everything upside down. And I'm so high, everything upside down.
Wow.
Yeah, I could drive.
Wow.
Driving fast now. Do the dash.
What is this beat?
Digi dash now. And I'm balling, yeah, like it's last now. And I'm balling, yeah, like it's last now. Yeah, I could drive, yeah, driving fast now. Do the dash, yeah, digi dash now.
Wow.
And I'm balling, yeah.
Cut the beat out again.
And I'm balling,
He just did it.
like it's last now. Yeah, I could drive, yeah, driving fast now. Yeah, do the dash, what? Digi dash now, yeah. Now you know, yeah. Watch it
Echoes on
now.
echoes.
Yeah, take a nap. Yeah, it's a wrap now.
Oh.
Money stuffed all in my jeans, so you know I cannot lack now. Got the chopper with the beam, so you know I will not back
Wow,
down.
just cut the
He
beat
got
out
more
again.
money than me. Know that he talking that cab now. Say that he moving the base. That boy really do not trap now. I heard that's a lie. Yeah. Took his
Wow.
bitch, then I read her mind.
Wow. It's kind of like panning around.
Cause that bitch was by. Yeah, what a risk, it'll make you blind. Yeah, I could drive. Yeah, driving fast now. Do the
Oh, they're
dash.
drowning the beat out.
Digi dash now. And I'm balling, yeah, like it's last now. And I'm balling, yeah, like it's last now. Yeah, I could drive. Yeah, driving fast now. Do the dash. Yeah, digi dash now. And I'm balling, yeah, like it's last now. And I'm balling, yeah, like it's last now.
He is just hitting us with a masterclass right now. Catchy choruses. I think there was 3 choruses in this song. This beat was actually something else. Like the sound effects that are in this beat. I feel like if you were to give some of his beats to other artists, I feel like they still couldn't make as good of a song as he does. I just think that he can, that's how good of an artist he is. He can just make any beat sound 10 times better. The way that he wants to have his cadence and his flows and his melodies and how he wants to change the production up with the sound effects and everything, like true artist. They were doing that thing again where they're cutting the beat out and putting it back in. Like they're only cutting it out for like maybe 0.5 seconds. Like it's a very short amount of time, but they did that multiple times in the song. And once again, I don't know what it does, but it like resets my brain every time they bring the drums back in after they do that little pause. I don't know what else to say, man. He's just being extremely consistent, and I feel like every beat on this mixtape so far has just been up tempo. Like I just feel like the energy is just maxed out. All right, that's gonna take us into track 7, You're Lost.
No, I had to tell my girl, this ain't that.
The sound effects.
Oh, I don't want you back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just counting racks.
Wow.
Yeah, the money won't bring her back. It won't. Yeah, and I just want her back.
Wow.
Yeah, want her back.
That sound effect is wild.
Yeah, say you made the money back, flip, you lying. Skirt, skirt, beat, Lambo, now I'm driving.
Oh.
Yeah, give her the D, and she fight it. Yeah.
What is this beat?
Around and she like it. Whoa, slide on it, ride on it. Yeah, turn around, girl, bite on it. Yeah, diamond chain, you can shine a light on it. What? I hit your girl, yeah, it's tight, homie. What? I'm so fly, you fly a kite on me.
Oh.
Stand on my money, he got some height on me. Yeah, no, that is not my homie. Yeah, I said no, that is not my homie. No way. I was in Miami with my own.
Wow, they drowned it out again.
Fucked on your girl when she got lonely. Yeah. Skirt, skirt.
Cut the
Yeah,
beat
my
out.
car, it goes skirt, skirt. Sheesh. Might fuck around and buy a new one. Yeah. Cowboy status, walk with 2 guns.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Diamonds all on my teeth, it looks sunny. I'ma walk through the game till I run it.
Wow.
I just laugh out the brain
It's got some really good lines in here.
I know she was with you some time ago. What? She left you cause boy so broke. Boy you a joke, boy you a hoax. She got with a boss cause boy you a hoe.
Oh.
Yeah, he ain't got no money.
Flow switch?
What? I swear that boy be doing the most. He said he gon' give me time. Tryna put on a show. Talking that he gotta go. 30K that for the low.
Wow.
Everybody be quiet. Yeah, gotta keep the blinds closed.
Drowned out the beat again.
Who knocking at my door. Running out the back door. Yeah, sailing around cause I easy. Yeah, remember life wasn't easy.
Oh.
Remember girls didn't need me.
Flow switch.
Now they begging just to meet me. Bad girl from Waikiki. And she wetter than a squeegee. Long leg just like Diddy. Long nigga just like Dexter. But you know that I'm a flex. Yeah, you know I'm a finesse. Young nigga getting money. Girl, like you up. I was in Miami with my old homies. Fucked on your girl when she got lonely.
He brought up Didi. Wow, I was not expecting that. This is another beat where I'm like, I don't know if I would like this beat if he wasn't on the song. But once again, he just makes this song 10 times better. I mentioned this probably in every single song, but I love the melodies on this. He switched the flow, and he had some really good lines in here. I think so far this one is the most different sounding from the rest of the mixtape as far as like, I feel like the energy was toned down the most on this one, and it's probably my least favorite so far on this mixtape. Not saying that it's a bad song though at all. I enjoyed it. I just feel like when you stack it up against the other songs, I just don't think it's as powerful. All right, we got track 8, Erase Your Social.
Cannon.
No, I walk with the racks on me. Bad bitch want back, and you know she stole that ass on me.
Okay.
I don't want that girl cause she want me cause the cash on me.
Okay.
You know she capping homie. Dreadlock that cap on me. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat.
This sounds incredible
I think
already.
It's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me.
Wow.
I ain't got no Snapchat home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just
If this is the
act
chorus,
on me.
this is
Now I'm
12
hot,
out of
they
10.
all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on
I love how
me.
this
I
beat
ain't got
sounds
no
already, too.
Snapchat home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo. Like flex on you haters. Hi haters. This is my world, so it's all in my favor. I like all girls, yeah, all type of flavors. But that don't matter, cause I just got my baby. But I right there,
They keep killing the beat.
Oh, I don't like the Navy. For that girl to the sun, done number one like I'm a great.
Switch the flow.
Oh, you said that you made me. Go ahead and make another one. Do what I want, cause I'm trusting none. I'm a lover till the love is done. Took your girl, she ain't try to run. Hit from the back so her legs get numb. Hit from the back so long that my own legs start ending get numb. Sucking me up, give me brain, now she dumb. Tell her it's repercussions. Play her just like a drum. Making a night when you making a month. Back then
Wow.
they napped on me.
That's a
Now they
flex.
all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't
God,
got no
this is a good
Snapchat
chorus.
home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo.
Love the echoes.
Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo. Boy, you said that you made me. Go ahead and make another one.
That's a tough line.
I want cause I'm trusting none. I'm a lover till the love is done. Took your girl, she ain't try to run. Hit from the back so her legs get numb. Hit from the back so long that my own legs start ending get numb. No, I walk with the racks on me. Bad bitch want back.
I love this part, too.
That ass on me. I don't want that girl cause she want me cause the cash on me. Yeah, you know she capping homie.
The echoes are so
Dreadlock that cap
crazy.
on me. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat
Wow.
home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I bag yo. I ain't gonna lie. The better girl do be on Snapchat.
Finna make one.
What I really enjoyed about this one is that the chorus didn't really have the drums in it. It's just his melodies that really shine through that. Perfect chorus. That was a great chorus. Yeah, I loved every single thing about this song. This was another banger. I just love the vibe on this one. This is a more chilled, laid back vibe from the majority of the mixtape. It's kind of like the last song as far as like the way that they switched the tone up. I just love all his echoes. His echoes are like very subtle, but he has them on just about every single song. And not to highlight it for the millionth time, but I didn't notice it until recently, but he literally just keeps cutting the beat out random points. I don't know. I'm almost curious. I almost feel like there's like a science behind that. All right, that's going to take us into track 9, Ronda. Wow. Sounds like a vacation beat or something off the rip.
Metro booming, want some more. Get knocked down, act like you never
I got
lost.
Metro.
Come back and win like you're Ronda Rousey.
Oh.
Like you're Ronda Rousey. My niggas twist like they origami. Got them girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still right here beside, yeah. My niggas twist like they origami. Got them girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still right here beside.
God, this sounds good.
This a gang as you in or you out. I put diamonds all up in my mouth.
Okay.
I feel like I'm part of Swisher House. Yeah, I was lost and then I was found.
Wow.
Had no money on me, I was down.
Wow.
I was already down, nowhere else but us to go.
Wow, this one sounds good.
Drove around in a Testarossa. Puerto Rican and she had a coast.
Found the melodies.
I was on my poster. Damn, now I know. Treat my girl like I am Jay-Z. Treat my girl like she Beyonce knows. Money got longer, my neck got cold. When my money get longer, don't need these diamonds. I don't act like you never lost. Come back and win like you Ronda Rousey.
I like that line.
Like you Ronda Rousey. My niggas twist like they origami. Got the girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still right here beside, yeah.
This beat is something else.
My niggas twist like they origami. Got the girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still right here beside, yeah. I don't act like you never lost. Come back and win like you Ronda Rousey.
Gosh, drums.
Like you Ronda Rousey.
Killed the beat again.
Like got them girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still right here beside, yeah. My niggas twist like they origami. Got them girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still
is
right
catchy.
here beside, yeah. This a gang as you in or you out. I put diamonds all up in my mouth. I feel like I'm part of Swisher House. Yeah, I was lost and then I was found. Had no money on me, I was down. No, I'm gon' die for my baby. Yeah, no, I'm gon' ride for my baby. You know that I go suicide for my baby.
Oh.
Hey, all in a way, I don't care what they say.
Gosh.
Yeah, made 100 in a day. In a what? Yeah, got a rollie with a face. Diamonds, bird the bang. Yeah, boy, you fake. Yeah, really hate under those handshakes. What? Yeah, house so big it got it made. Yeah, Lil Uzi, you got it made. Yeah, this a gang as you in or you out. I put diamonds all up in my mouth. I feel like I'm part of Swisher House. Yeah, I was lost and then I was found. Had no money on me, I was down. Turn myself to the man on my team. I don't act like you never lost. Come back and win like you Ronda Rousey. Like you Ronda Rousey. My niggas twist like they origami. Got the girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still right here beside, yeah. My niggas twist like they origami. Got them girls waiting all in the lobby. But my baby still right here beside, yeah. This a gang as you in or you out. I put diamonds all up in my mouth. I feel like I'm part of Swisher House. Yeah, I was lost and then I was found. Had no money on me, I was down.
I don't even know how to describe this beat. It almost sounds like the theme song to Rugrats or something. I don't know how to describe it. But this almost felt like it had a pre-chorus and a chorus, and they both sounded fantastic. I'm a big UFC fan, and I used to watch Ronda Rousey when she fought, so I like the line a lot. I don't think I've ever heard somebody say origami in a song before. Yeah, this one was just a different style of vibe. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of like a little vacation style vibe. I don't know how to describe it, but I thought it sounded good. All right, we're at the last song on the mixtape. We're at track 10, 7 Million featuring Future.
You see I'm dripping never guess. Hey, you see I'm dripping VVS.
Wow.
Hey,
Like how that sounds off the rip.
Hey, you see me flexing on your bitch, can't forget about me. You see I'm dripping on your bitch, you can't forget about me.
Wow.
See I'm dripping VVS. Hey, you see I'm flexing on your bitch.
He's got a great rap voice.
You see I'm flexing VVS, don't forget about me. You see I'm dripping VVS, they can't forget about me. No, I'm flexing on a bitch. Hey, no, I'm flexing on your click. Say,
girl, you cool, but you know I can find a better you. Feelings ain't changed, but you might need something new.
Melodies already.
Yeah, might
And
need
echoes.
a better do. Low wait for time to go buy no Prada, the better shoes. Put my pedal to the floor. Yeah, make it roar. Pull up, skirt, vintage door.
Switch it up.
Jump out, lift my door. Yeah, that bitch kinda hard to handle. Chop it, flip it, move it out the bando. Pull up in a Billy, foreign cars are random.
Wow, they're cutting the beat up
Matter
again.
of fact, I probably want the Phantom.
see me flexing on your bitch, don't forget about me.
Gosh, this chorus.
See I'm dripping on your bitch, you can't forget about me. See I'm dripping VVS. Hey, you see I'm flexing on your bitch. Hey, you see I'm flexing VVS, don't forget about me. You see I'm dripping VVS, they can't forget about me. You know I'm flexing on a bitch. Hey, you know I'm flexing on your click. Say,
Put my pedal to the floor.
Wow.
Yeah, make it roar. Pull up, skirt, vintage door. Jump out, lift my door.
Man, this one
Know
sounds
I'm
really
flexing
good.
On your click. Blank of an eye, know that I would take your bitch. I cannot lie, I cannot live life like this. Cause if I lie, then I know it is not real. Yeah, you can't forget. Baby,
Echoes are insane on this one.
please, don't forget about me. Yeah, she saw my roll and won't forget about me. Addicted to my flexing, now can't live without me.
Wow.
see me flexing on your bitch, don't forget about me. You see I'm dripping on your bitch, you can't forget about me. See I'm dripping VVS. Hey, you see I'm flexing on your bitch. Hey, you see I'm flexing VVS, don't forget about me. You see I'm dripping VVS, they can't forget about me. You know I'm flexing on a bitch. Hey, you know I'm flexing on your click. Say,
This beat is insane. This one was another banger. The beat was insane, and I just loved the chorus. I think Future has such a perfect rap voice. The only complaint that I have is I wish that he had a verse. I was waiting for his verse, man. Other than that, 10 out of 10 song. I really enjoyed this one a lot. I know that they have a collab tape together. I haven't heard it yet, obviously. We'll get to that at some point, but I just like the dynamic that they had here with the melodies from Uzi. And then we had just like, I feel like their voices are so different, but they blend very well together on a song. All right, that was Lil Uzi Vert, The Perfect Love Tape. Wow, my initial thoughts on this one was I really just felt like they brought the energy early on in this mixtape. The beats were very up-tempo, the raps and the flows off the rip. And I feel like towards the end, the tone kind of changed out a little bit. He's giving you elite melodies, he's giving you flows, he's giving you cadence changes, like the way that he is changing the way that his voice sounds. And one other thing that I noticed that was very standout-ish was the odd sounds in his beats. He always has very odd sounds that are very unique to him. I always want to use the word bubbly, but I don't think that's the right word. They always sound some sort of way that I don't know the right word that can describe it. But also the echoes really stood out. He had echoes on every single song, not just in the chorus, on his verses too. And some of them are like really subtle, and then some of them are a little bit more intense, I guess, more noticeable. They're a little bit more noticeable. Yeah, I just loved the production on this mixtape. And lastly, I mentioned this on Lil Uzi versus the World, but I noticed that he keeps cutting the beat out. Like I've said multiple times in this video, he'll cut it out for a couple of seconds. It's not even a couple of seconds. It's either a full second or less than a full second, and they'll bring it back in, and they're doing that multiple times. And like I said, it always like resets my brain, and it keeps the beat refreshing and not monotonous. And I feel like I get right back into the beat when they do that. There might be some science behind it, I don't know, but I really enjoyed that, and I noticed that really early on. If you had to pick one song on this mixtape, which one would you pick? For me, man, Of Course We Ghetto Flowers was fantastic. That's such a hard pick, man. Every time I do these, I have the hardest time. I stare at them for so long. We're going to go with Of Course We Ghetto Flowers. We had 2 features on there. I think that song was just an absolute banger. Sideline Watching might be a close second, though, along with Erase Your Social and 7 Million. I don't know. These are always so hard for me. I could pick so many songs. All right, at least according to YouTube Music, we have Love is Rage 1, Pluto, Baby Pluto, Pink Tape, and Eternal It Take 2 that we still have to get through. If there's any other albums or mixtapes that are not on here, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think that we have to start with Love is Rage 1, and then we go to the collab tape. We'll just do them in order. I think that makes the most sense at this point. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you guys for watching like always. And if you like this type of content and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. We have a lot more content on the way. And also, if you want to see more content than that, we do have a Patreon where we have Patreon only exclusive album reactions and early access to YouTube videos and more. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, I'll put a link in the description. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.